welcome back to my channel. It has been a fat while since I've sat down and talked to a camera, or it's my first time doing it this year. Today I thought I'd pop on to speak about my experience with my first year of uni, since I just handed in my last assessment task and I am done. Which is very exciting because this year has had its challenges and its little benefits and wins. So I thought I'd give a little insight into how I found uni during my first year amongst COVID, and also maybe hopefully give some tips and advice to help people who just graduated high school or people who are about to graduate. First of all, before I jump into the video, I just wanted to say that this video is sponsored by Ana Luisa. They had sent me these beautiful jewelry pieces that I am wearing today, and I absolutely love working with them. I actually did a collaboration with them earlier on in this year, and I am so excited to be working with them again. As someone who really values reducing my environmental impact and living as sustainably as I can within my student budget, I really love Ana Luisa's values and their jewelry pieces. So Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry company. The majority of their gold is recycled and made into these little cute pieces for consumers. And what I also love about them is that their pieces are such high quality for such an affordable price, because they reduce the horrendous markups that some companies put onto their products. I am absolutely in love with the two pieces I am wearing today. This necklace is so beautiful. I love the little detailing of the sun there. I honestly do not take this necklace off. I shower and sleep and work in it. It doesn't come off my neck. And also these earrings. I will link all the pieces that I'm wearing down below, along with a link to their website. Right now they're having their Black Friday sales. So if you guys manage to see this video in time before the sale ends on Monday the 30th of November, then you're in luck. Score some good deals and pick up some new jewelry. So to dive into the video, I do have an agenda written on this piece of paper because I just tried to film this and it was a mess. A little bit of an intro about myself. I am a first year Bachelor of Commerce and Media student studying at the University of New South Wales in Sydney. So I am doing a double degree with commerce, hoping to major in marketing, and with the media side, I'm hoping to major in PR and advertising. Or that was my plan at the start of the year. To dive into it, I went to school in regional New South Wales, and to go to uni in Sydney, I had to move down, which was quite a big change. I went down to Sydney knowing nobody, and what was even harder was that I was living by myself off campus. So how did that happen? After my HSC results were released and I got my ATAR, I was so confused on whether I should go to uni or if I should take a gap year. And my original plan was to go to New York and au pair, if I'm saying that right, for a year as a gap year. Thank goodness I didn't do that because COVID pandemic crisis epicenter New York. And so I went straight to uni, and by the time I decided that I wanted to go to uni, there was no student accommodations left. There was too much demand to go around with the rental market. It was really hard to find a place to live, but I managed to find a place really close to campus, and although it was really expensive, I was just so desperate because uni was starting in 2 weeks and I had to move down, get all my stuff down there and set up my house, that I was just that's it, I'm jumping with this. Little did I know that COVID would strike and I'd end up paying 6 months worth of rent with no benefit because I was living at home. If I could do my first year again, a little tip would be to just suss out all your options. For anyone who is thinking of moving away from home for uni, definitely look early. Get a little bit of an idea of what sort of house or apartment you want to look at, if you're going to share with friends, if you're going to live by yourself, whether you want to live on campus student accommodation or off campus. Those are really important things that you have to consider, because different options are going to cost different prices, and you want to sort of make sure that you choose the option that is in your budget and that you can support yourself. Now actually settling into uni. So the University of New South Wales has trimesters, so there's 3 terms in a year. And I attended uni for about maybe 3 weeks of term 1 before I actually had to move back home. And I even remember the day that I moved back home. My parents dropped me off to Sydney at 12 p.m. that day because I didn't want to drive. And by 5 p.m. I was calling my mom and I was like, please pick me up because uni's going completely online. COVID has hit, we're about to go into lockdown. So I ended up doing the rest of term 1 online, and then also term 2. And that was a big adjustment because obviously I went to uni, I moved down there wanting to meet new people, I wanted to get involved, but I didn't really get that chance and I was just stuck at home. And throughout all of that, I was still paying rent, I was still paying utilities, and I couldn't get out of it, which really sucked. But again, I had no control over the situation, and it's lucky that I even had a home to come back to. I would say my experience with online uni was actually quite good because I was working a lot during COVID. I really enjoyed online uni because of just the flexibility it gave me, and then I could tap into my classes no matter where I was as long as I had internet, which was really convenient. But a downside with that was that I didn't get to meet new people. There were no social interactions at all besides going in class to answer questions. And it was sort of boring to the point where I just didn't enjoy uni, and like doing assignments and keeping myself motivated was really hard, which I'm sure a lot of people are aware of this and probably experience the same thing. In the term that just passed, which I just finished as well, I did 1 class in person and 2 classes online, which I loved how it was blended and combined because I didn't realize how much I missed being there in person and how much more beneficial it would be because it was so much more engaging. You could speak to people in class, participate in activities, like walk around, like discuss things. I loved it so much more. And though I love just being able to sit in my pajamas and log in to go to class online, there's just something about being in the classroom that makes it so much more rewarding, in my opinion. Luckily, Australia has been quite good with having little cases, and Sydney has been quite good without any community transmissions for a while. Hopefully, if all things go well, I can go in person for all my classes in term 1 next year. But if not, I think we're all just gonna have to like adapt to online. In my opinion, my advice to all the people who are considering whether they should go to uni or take a gap year next year is to just go for what your heart wants. Just keep in mind that international travel might not resume until 2022. Even if you do go and do your first semester or your first term of uni and you don't really like it, you can always put that on pause and come back to it later if you want a gap year for the rest of the year after trying the first term and realizing it's not for you. Uni is just so flexible in that sense that it is sort of waiting for you and you can do it at your own pace. Definitely don't think that if you start it, you have to like commit. No, you don't. You can pull out. And I know so many people who have done that. So just do whatever works for you because at the end of the day, you have to make your own self happy. So I just covered how my first year of uni went. So what is my plan for next year? Next year, I am hoping to move fully down to Sydney and just commit. I'm gonna try and do all in-person classes unless COVID stops me again. But I'm really excited because I'm also a director for the UNSW Business Society. And I'm really excited to meet new people and work alongside some really cool individuals to make events and projects for all business students at UNSW. I would also recommend that if you are moving away from home to a place that you don't really know or aren't familiar with, is to get involved in like whether it be uni sports, societies, clubs, like volunteering, anything that enables you to just chat to people and like meet new friends, because who knows, going to one of those events may actually allow you to form friendships that last your entire life. That is all I really have about my uni experience. I think I want to make a dedicated video to just uni tips and tricks. Leave a comment down below if that is something that you'd be interested in. Again, don't forget to click the link in the description down below to access Ana Luisa's Black Friday sale. They've got really good sales and a lot of beautiful pieces, and keep in mind that you are shopping sustainably. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
I make a real good song out of you, time and ticking slow.